Hello, good evening, welcome back to Bloodborne. I am here in the chapel, but I'm not going to be lingering for long. I'm actually going to backtrack. Maybe. Maybe I'm just going to go forward. Who knows? Okay, first things first. Here's a door that we can't open. It is closed. There's stuff over here. Those jerks in particular. Oh. We're already having to deal with those. Those wardens or something? I don't know. They are jerks. They're everywhere. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm looking for items, I guess. There's one of you here. Like I said, these guys are jerks. But they're just kind of the new normal enemy here. Kill a couple of birds, I guess. Mostly just getting loot. Mostly just here to get loot. There's totally not a murderous creature here, so that's good. Nothing creepy hanging off the side of the building. That's totally cool as well. If you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, I pity you. Alright, let's deal with this guy here. Oh, this is one of the lantern ones. They're particularly nasty. All of these enemies are particularly nasty. Luckily, visceral attacks are just amazing in this game. Alright, so we get a thing here. Ta-da! Wooden shield! That's fantastic. The gate is closed by some mysterious device known as a lever. We have to get to the other side to open it. This will be a shortcut eventually. But for now, there's nothing we can do on this side of the chapel. We do have to go to the other side. Maybe I should backtrack after all. Oh, will you chase me up here, please? Yes! Come on all the way up. Yeah. Don't piss off your friend who's behind you. Come on. Now let's do this. Let's dance. It's also really, really difficult to stun lock these guys. Come on. That's fine. That's good enough. I was worried about the other one who's patrolling over there, but he seems to have wandered off on his own. So let's check out this area and in no way, shape, or form be killed by a giant invisible demon. Does that sound like a good plan? Hope so. That's my plan. Came up with it all by myself. Here, let's deal with this guy real quick. If I sneak up on him, I should be able to get a visceral. That's the goal. Oh, so good. Are we looking at anything cool? Just the sky? That's fine. It is kind of a cool sky. Where is the moon? Can we see that? Not from this angle. That's fine. Okay, back to not being killed by a giant invisible demon. It's a pretty high priority for me, so let's make sure I don't screw it up. Alright, good. I didn't die from a giant invisible creature, and more importantly, I now have a top hat. Foreign garb is what we started with. There's another set of hunter's garb. Boy, that's another thing I miss from Dark Souls 3 is being able to, like, look at fashion souls from the menu while you're equipping stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so good. These hunter gloves are the same. Hunter trousers are the same, so it's the overcoat that's the only difference. And the only difference is this one has slightly more frenzy and beasthood resistance, and 10 less blunt damage reduction. And it has a cool upturned collar instead of the weird little capey thing. Okay, I forget which way I want to go. I don't actually forget which way I want to go. I want to go this way first, because it's awful and horrible and wrong. That guy is going to mess me up in a very big way if I let him. The gate up there, I believe, is closed up those stairs. And we would need the 10,000 Blood Echo Soul key, the chapel key. I'm fairly certain we need that to get up there. Like 90% certain. Like 75% certain. Oh, this place! Oh, this is a cool place! Oh my gosh. Not a fan of these guys, though. Not a fan of my inability to hit these guys, though. There's just a lot of enemies here. I don't want to fight too many of them. All at the same time. There we go. There's mostly the dog. Dogs can flank me and really mess me up. I think we're fine now. Alright. Alright. Doing okay here. Doing okay here. So cold blood do. And a couple more Molotovs. There's a person up there, I believe. He's maybe a good guy? Question mark? We can't get a good angle on him. He's a person, alright. He's up there. Before we go in there, let's come in here and deal with this nonsense. I have just, like, the vaguest recollections of how the world links up. I don't quite know it like the back of my hand like I do Dark Souls 1. Because, oh my gosh, that game and everything about it burned into my mind for all of eternity. It's such a good game. I love the world of Lord Ren. Alright, we'll do this, and then we'll back off, because gunshot man at the top of the stairs, and a couple of dogs. There we go. Look at that. Problem solving at work. Okay. Now we gotta deal with this jerk face. Although he does have a pretty snazzy top hat, which I'm kind of a fan of. Hence my own very dapper top hat. Yeah, this is where we need to go. I'm so not used to, like, having all of the shortcuts and things closed off, needing to deal with those. It's a very bizarre experience for me, having spent so much time running through the game, trying to figure out what to do and trying to grind for blood echoes and blood vials and bullets and stuff. I spent a lot of time running through these areas with everything all opened and connected. Alright, here is our friend question mark? He's an okay dude. He just, if you do his questline properly, he goes a little crazy towards the end. It's kind of awesome. Hello.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
He also has some of the best sideburns / mutton chops ever. Those are, like, that facial hair is... that is something else. That is something else. Yeah, no, we'll cooperate for now.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Yay, 3 fire paper. And pray.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Ooh, I have oodles to share. Let's talk about the Healing Church that you are maybe a part of, I guess, or probably not.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
Yeah, we don't actually want to be a part of the church. They're all really, really creepy. We'll deal with them later, though. Bergenworth, what do you know about that place? Or person? Or brand of candy?
Bergenworth is an old place of learning.
Ah, place, I knew it.
And the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Okay, cool.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Hopefully some of those random tidbits of knowledge come in useful. Which they will. They totally will. Alright. Let's go drop off over here. So when I pulled the lever up above, it moved the giant sarcophagus altar thing back, revealing a hidden set of stairs. It's like very Spooky Mansion 101. What else we got? A Tempering Blood gemstone. That is actually our first blood gem. Where are they stored? There they are. So it's radial, which we happen to have a radial slot. Physical attack up plus 0.7%. So if I slot this into my weapon, which we've upgraded enough that I can do that, then that'll give me a 0.7% increase in attack power, which is basically going to be like a single attack power. Oh, hey, it's one of you. What's going on, doggy? Alright, well played. Oh, well played again. There we go, you're mine. One of my favorite things about Bloodborne, amongst all the things I love about Bloodborne, probably my favorite thing is how just, like, absolutely covered in blood and gore you get as you kill things, and it's so good. Especially bosses, when you kill them and they just, like, explode with blood and gore and more blood. Oh, it's pretty fantastic. Are there items hidden around here at all? I'm so used to, like, wanting to break things like this and look for, hidden crystal lizards or something. Like I said, I've been playing just all of the Dark Souls 3. There's a thing, though. 4 antidotes. Why would you give me antidotes? I sure hope I'm not going into an area filled with poisonous beasts. Let's see. Ooh. Gimme. 3 pungent blood cocktails. It's like alluring skulls in Dark Souls. It is a thing that I will never, ever use. I'm just not designed to use it. So that's where we came from. This is where I want to go. This is not actually where I want to go, but we'll check it out for now. This town is long abandoned. Hunters are not wanted here. I will open it anyway. I actually really don't want to go this way. Not even a little tiny bit. There's an NPC in there. I forget exactly what makes him shoot at us, but he will shoot at us. He's kind of a jerk. Let's hop back to the Hunter's Dream and head somewhere else for now. Here. Before I do that, how am I doing on Cold Blood dues? We'll use both of these. 1,000. Okay. I need to get 10,000 souls. Or blood echoes, I guess. The NPC in there, he's kind of a jerk. I had to deal with him in my first playthrough of the game. We're going to try taking a different approach with him. But it involves me doing some clever things. And that is always a very dangerous endeavor. Let's start at the tomb of Odon and work backwards. We'll go check in on the little girl again, Gascoigne's daughter. We'll have to fight our way past the pig again, but that's easy enough. The Kirk Hammer. That might actually be a fun weapon to use. I didn't really spend too much time with it in my original playthrough of the game. I gravitated towards Ludwig's Holy Blade, which is just like a stupidly powerful weapon. Like, it is kind of borderline not fun, because it's so stupidly powerful. It scales so well with, like, all of your stats, including arcane, so if you put, like, magical powers or make it into, like, a fire sword or something, it's just, like, overpowered even more than it already is. And let me tell you, it already is quite overpowered. So I'm going to avoid Ludwig's sword in this playthrough. As much as it pains me to say this, I'm probably going to avoid the Tonitrus as well, which was my go-to endgame weapon, because the Tonitrus does electric damage, and it is offensively powerful just against everything. It's so good. It's so good. And it makes me kind of sad to use it. It makes me kind of sad to not use it. I mean, I would love to use it again, but yeah, it takes a little while before we get it. Is there anything back here? I forget. No, just death. Okay. Let's not get mauled by the pig. Oh no. This is exactly the thing that I did not want to have happen. That pig can murder me. Like, it could probably one-shot me. Can we see the moon from here at all? No, not really. I've angered the giant pig. Alright, I think we're good. I think I can sneak up on it. Hooray! It's dead. Ooh, and it dropped a thing. A different thing. This is actually more or less what I came back here for. So it dropped the red messenger ribbon. A red ribbon that the messengers are oddly fond of. The thick, pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps for the messengers, wearing this accessory constitutes a form of mourning. So that's a thing that we can give to our messengers, and they will wear it. Like, we've seen messengers wearing top hats and like pots on their heads and all sorts of other goofy things. We can give them a white ribbon covered in blood and gore, because that's apparently a thing the messengers would like to wear. I am going to go out of my way to try and kill everything that we encounter, just because I really need the blood echoes at this point. And I know that we're not getting a ton from fighting these things, but every little bit helps when you're grinding. There we go. And it's giving me more blood vials, which is great. So yes, a mysterious ribbon covered in blood. I wonder where that could have come from. Isn't that odd? We will be dealing with that in just a moment, as soon as I deal with some of these creatures. And now I gotta wipe out this crew of zombies again. Oh no, don't like bad things happening to my health. Yeah, maybe upgrading my health should be more of a priority. I'm more attuned to Dark Souls and being able to like use shields and kind of manage your damage that way. I need to get back into Bloodborne mode. That's just gonna be like a common theme for probably the entire Let's Play. I need to get back into Bloodborne mode. I need to readjust to the very like aggressive playstyle and everything that means, like needing to put a lot of points into my health. Especially if I'm gonna be doing the damn chalices. Those are hard. We'll play that by ear. We'll deal with chalices when they happen. Oh, so effective. So good. Very slowly and carefully, let's sneak up and murder you. The lovely fist right up the butt. Gotta love that attack. Character's all covered in, like, vomit, I guess. Hello, little girl who was Gascoigne's daughter. What's going on? No response. Oh, maybe there's no response because she left and got murdered by a pig. I'm sure that's not what happened. But no, that's exactly what happened. And that's kind of sad. There is more to that storyline. We will be dealing with that a little bit more. If you are unaware. Hey, buddy. I was trying to sneak up on you. That's fine, that worked out. That was okay. I'm okay with that. So we're gonna go up here, gonna deal with the birds. I'm not gonna deal with the birds because they are not here. But we are gonna go this way and deal with the dogs. Okay, or we're gonna fail to deal with the dogs. One of the two. Good grief. I forgot where all this connects to. That's why I'm going this way. Oh. I know exactly where this connects to. I've just never bothered going this way on camera. At least not in this playthrough. Okay, well, we could have taken a much, much shorter route to get here, but I'm fine with the way we went, because... got to get the ribbon and whatnot. And like I said, we gotta get 10,000 blood echoes, which is quite the number. But here's the old lady. She wants a place to stay. We do know of a single place to stay. So let's send her there. Yes, please, go to Odon Chapel.
What do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with. Go and toddle up.
Yep. Nasty old lady. She's very mean. She's very, very mean. That's okay. Yeah, so she will head off to Odon Chapel. We will maybe go meet up with her in a bit. Do you want to poke around over here and see if Eileen the Crow Lady is here still? I don't think oh, she is. Why are you still here? Shouldn't you have moved on?
What are you still doing here?
I'm asking you the same question.
Enough trembling in a hunt.
I forget exactly what triggers her moving on, but she's another one of the big NPC storylines that I really want to do correctly this time. Her storyline is pretty interesting. Hey, buddy. Bye. All that for 73 blood echoes. So sad. Oh, that was pretty good. I'm so glad that combo killed him because... oh, that would have been bad if it didn't. Some bullets. I do enjoy getting free bullets from the gun shooty enemies. They're usually pretty good for that. Kill it quickly! Okay. Well, that could have gone better. How are we doing? What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Maybe kill a couple things out here? Gotta be careful out here, though, because there are a bunch of snipers. Two. There are a bunch of 2 snipers. And there's that guy patrolling around over there. I'll deal with one group of enemies, but I'd rather not deal with both at the same time. Okay, good. Good. We got this. Honestly, I don't really think there's anything else I want to do early on in the game here, other than getting enough blood echoes to get the key. I am probably going to cut this video a little bit short and just continue running around killing things to get blood echoes on my own. And then in the next video, we can just kind of pick up from there. And I'll buy the key and we can go open the thing and it'll be good times. And you don't have to watch me repeat all of this content that you've been watching me repeat for the last like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're really not going to miss much. The little girl and her storyline I would like to do. I don't remember what... oh, that hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt that much. I don't remember exactly what triggers all of that. Yeah, we need to avoid going into the area that I opened up. The area that was all sanctioned off and said, like, do not enter here. It's bad news bears if you do. Don't really want to go in there. We're going to approach it from another angle. That is an entirely optional area anyway. But it does lead to our first chalice, which I would like to get. Alright, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end things here, and next time we meet, I will have 10,000 blood echoes, and we will buy the big fancy cathedral key. And it'll be good times. So, you know, thank you for joining me, and, because I can do this, may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you. Oh, or may the good blood guide your way. Take your pick.